I am Ken Ferruta. I'm a librarian here at UC Riverside. And what I want to talk about today is a database called Opposing Viewpoints. We can use it to get ideas for a paper, to get background information, and get opinions on both sides of an issue. And through here, there are a number of ways that we can start searching for information. If you've got an idea of what you want to work on, or what you want to research, then just type it into the search box. So I'll type in college. And that brings me back some results. The results in bold are main topics. There is a nice collection of information together for those topics. The results coming back not in bold say, yes, you can get information on that, but it may or may not be as complete as what you can find with the topics in bold. What I like about this database is it gives us an opportunity to come up with ideas to get for your papers. So if I click on society and culture, it comes back and tells me that we have got main topics coming in on quite a bit of information. Recycling, for instance, we have got the Green New Deal, globalization. These will be areas where it will be worthwhile exploring further. What I also like about the browse topics is that it keeps you away from ideas that just don't work. Things like terrorism on the North Pole. Probably isn't a whole lot of terrorism on the North Pole, and so trying to do research on that, you'll be coming up blank all the way through. So it can lead you towards topics that will work and lead you away from topics that won't work. I'll click on the college admissions process, and we've got information coming back in through here. At the very top, there is an overview article. And I recommend starting with that because that can give us the background, that can give us the information that you'll need. So I click read more, and the overview is coming in right through here. We have got main areas, preparation and planning to go to college, admissions decisions, fairness, fraud, and inequities in the admission process. So this will give us an idea of what the background of what's going on with the college admissions process. Up at the top is a really neat set of resources in the white bar. If you click Cite, for instance, this is coming back and giving us the elements of a citation in MLA, APA, or Chicago. So click the elements for the class for the style that your class is using, and you'll get just the elements of the citation. One thing to notice is this disclaimer. It's telling us that even though they've formatted it to meet the latest citation standards, the standards may not meet your instructor's requirements. It then urges us to double check capitalization, dates, names, and make any necessary corrections before you turn in your paper. The database is giving us ideas on ways to go, but it's not giving you the final grade. What we can do is just copy and paste this and save it away for later. So if you're downloading the article to your computer, go ahead and download it. Just make sure that you put the citation somewhere. If you're using somebody else's computer, then you can click send to and email it to yourself or save it to Google Drive. Click email, it asks for your email address, and then in the message, we can paste the citation. And the one thing that really jumps at me is that in the suggested citation, ENGL Opposing Viewpoints online collection was in italics. In this case, it's not in italics anymore, it's just plain text. So another reason that you're going to want to double check the citation. Clicking back, we'll see that there are other resources coming in through this main topic. So here, for instance, we've got a reference section. These again will be main topics. where you can find more background information. So rolling down through here, Introduction to College Admissions, Current Controversies, or looking at things that are going on right now. There's one complete one on college admissions tests. College admissions, we're getting all sorts of more background information if you're coming in from a different angle rather than just college admissions. I'll go back and right here, we've got some viewpoints. What's good about the viewpoints is it will give you opinions on both sides of an issue. So if, for instance, you are interested in standardized tests, this viewpoint is saying that standardized tests provide valuable indicators of student potential. A little bit further down, we see another viewpoint that says colleges do not need SAT scores to be selective. So if you're proposing the solution, this can give you ideas on what the solution could be. Equally important, it's giving you objections to your solution and ideas of things that you're going to want to be able to take into account before while you're writing your paper. If I scroll up, we've got a section here that says academic journals. And to me, the results coming back are just pretty messy. For instance, we were interested in college admissions, but here is an article talking about effective publication strategies in clinical research. I'm not really quite sure what that has to do with college admissions, but the database thinks it does. We'll see in a little bit that you have access to other resources that can point you to the same kind of scholarly journals, but you'll be able to control the results much more cleanly. So this has been an overview of the database Opposing Viewpoints. It is good for getting ideas for your paper, and equally importantly, staying away from topics that just won't work. You can get background information, opinions, just all sorts of neat things like that. So thank you.